Hello everyone and welcome back to Lords of the Fallen. We last left off on our quest to find Caslo. I had done this part the first time I was just testing out the game, and so far we haven't experienced a crash, but I hope we won't experience one soon. One thing I forgot to talk about in the last episode are some of the items, the consumables that we have, and just in general what they do. So if we go to the menu, we have the consumables and miscellaneous tab. In this tab, it shows us we have 7 out of 7 potions, and these restore your health, replenishes at checkpoints, of course. Some call it Widow's Nightcap, turning the grieving into banshees. Others call it a devil's hooch, granting the feeble-minded an unbearable hangover. But warriors call it in a bottle. Warriors using it in a bottle call it a redeemer. It forces the heart to beat twice as fast, pumping twice the amount of adrenaline. It cures the wounds of body and mind. Use it wisely though. On a battlefield, it's considered liquid gold. And we have energy shards, which increase energy regeneration for 30 seconds. We have magic shards, which do magic regeneration for 30 seconds. We have ghost merge shards, brings back your ghost and its stored experience. So we can use this if we die in a place where we can't get our experience back, in the sense that the enemies there are just too much, or we died in a clustered area and it's difficult to regain our energy, our ghost back. So we can use a ghost merge shard to do that. So I just thought that I should just go over these just in case someone doesn't understand what they do. You can favorite each of them. For example, here it says press F to favorite toggle. So if you favorite, you add it to your list of items that you can quick use, I would believe. So every time I press, let me check which button it is. Controls. Let me go through cycle through favorite potions is H for me. So every time I press H, this is energy shard, this is magic energy shard, and this is health potion. So just thought I should mention that for those who don't know. Let's see if, yep, we still have, just checking if we still have our fast roll, considering I equipped a new headpiece and glove. Come at us, man. As you can see, since we used the checkpoint in the previous episode, we have lost our experience multiplier. Let's just check if I picked up the warrior set. No, I did not. So let's go back in here. I seem to have forgotten to pick up the warrior set. I picked it up the first time, but it seems I forgot where it actually is. Hopefully I'll find it without detouring too much and wasting time. But so far, like I had said, the game is really nice. I really like the game. The first boss was really easy and really bland in a sense, but it wasn't terrible. But yeah, so far, like I said, I like the game. We have some enemies there. Let's try to take them out without dying. Oh my goodness. I'm still in the mentality that the weapon on my right is controlled with the right mouse button, though that may not be the case. I would assume it's in... The chest should be somewhere in here, if I remember correctly. This chest we opened. Missed the parry on that guy. Okay, so we're back here. Okay, here's the chest, I think. And here's the warrior armor. So now we've got all 3 starting sets. Warrior, cleric, and rogue. So like I was saying, the starting classes only define the starting weapons that you have. As all their stats somewhat relative towards each other, they still have relatively the amount of strength and agility enough for you to kind of alter your playstyle even from the beginning. But of course, it's much more convenient for your sake to start with the class with the weapon you would like to use and the attribute you'd like to further increase. So better pick the warrior for a strength build. It's stuff like that. But if ever you pick one and then you decide 5 minutes later that you don't want to, but you kind of don't want to restart the game, you can switch over instantly by using the new armor that they give you and then finding the weapons here and there as you go along. Okay, I think let me use this one more time. I don't have a big multiplier, but we get back all our potions. And let's continue. Seem to have attracted 2 enemies. Failed the parry. Almost failed that parry, but got out of dodge. Okay, so now we have 2 sets of stairs, of which we'll, in both stair sets we should get a way to open up that big gate. There's the first switch. Oh, and I do apologize. It seems like as soon as I went outside, the frames did drop a hefty amount. You probably can't see it on YouTube, but since due to frame rate restrictions on YouTube and rendering restrictions when I actually render the video, the game really does look nice. And I don't know if the drop in frames is a lack of optimization by the developers, or my computer is just not good enough, but the frames are dropping a bit, like, well, not a bit, but a considerable amount. So I do apologize for that, but should still be able to play it. If you are ever someone who is really, like, frame rate really affects you, you might as well just play it on console, to be honest with you, because the frame rate there should be a bit more stable, as some people can't afford to upgrade their PCs all the time like me. So let's talk to this guy.
You help me, please.
What happened to your hand?
Spider venom. It burns like Adir himself touched it.
Rip the wound and suck the poison out.
Too late. It already spread.
There's only one way to stop the venom. Separate the poisoned limb from the body.
You want me to cut my arm off? You're a madman.
You'll see the judges soon then.
I can't. I won't. It's in your hands.
So we have the choice to help this man and cut his hand off, or leave him to die. I personally believe that he might help us sometime in the future. I personally don't know. He might help us in the future, and it might be a bonus to save his life. But I know for a fact if you leave him, he will die here, and you won't get any information out of him. So for the sake of information's sake, at least let's help him out.
All right. On your head be it.
I owe my life to you, stranger. Wait. You're not one of the monastics. The markings on your face.
A gift from the court. A reminder of my sins.
Please, put the axe down now.
Now we can find out how to get to the Citadel.
I need to get inside the main building. I'm looking for Antanas.
Antanas is in the Citadel, but the gates had been sealed as soon as the Rogar started swarming in. It's now impossible to get inside.
And even if you would, I don't know if you'd find anyone alive inside. The sky rained fire and something has crashed into the tower. I think the Square of the Judges is the only possible way to enter the Citadel, if it hasn't been already destroyed. Maybe you'll find a passage there.
Okay, let's just tell him to find the healer then.
You need someone to patch you up. You won't hold long in this state.
I am the healer monk here. And yes, I see the irony of the situation.
You must have supplies.
I do. They're in the laboratory, but the place is full of Rogar beasts. It's no use. I won't make it there in this condition.
We could force him to go get his own equipment, but he could die? That's a 50-50 chance, I would assume. Or we could just give him one potion. We do have 7, I believe, so it will only take us down to 6. Why not?
Here, take this one.
That nets us an easy 500 experience from helping him out.
Thank you. If we both survive to see the Keystone Citadel, I hope our paths cross again.
Okay, so we have this door, and this door is blocked from the other side, so let's go down this way. Got a chest? Got the hot blood armor set. It seems to be a light armor set. Let's check it out. This is the hood. So I guess it's an alternative rogue armor set. Looks decent enough, but let's compare the defense of this. It's got 2 poise and 11 physical defense. Let's see the rogue. The rogue has 1 poise and 9 physical defense. So it's overall a more stable armor set with more defense than the rogue one, but it's a bit heavier. But to me, that's not the problem. We're still in the light, the fast roll move speed. So let's check helmets. 8. I guess this one's okay. That's fine. It's the lightest, most defenseful head that we have, and it looks cool. So, and you can still roll fast. Okay, 6 potions. We need to be careful now. We seem to have found another NPC here. I wonder what he has to say.
You, get away from me. Don't hurt me.
There are demons infesting this whole place. Flee with your life. I won't take your life just yet. I have no mind to take your life.
I've no mind to take your life.
You have my thanks. But understand your markings, your face. You frighten me.
There are demons infesting the whole of this place. Flee if you wish to live.
Everyone took refuge in the Citadel. Antanas, our leader, gave oath that he would mark the way to the remaining entrance. But I can't follow the signs when the whole place is teemed by those monsters. I'm trapped.
I'll keep an eye on the markings.
Listen carefully. This trinket will help you discover Antanas' markings. There are 3 signs I know of. Please find them. Return to me as soon as you locate the signs Antanas left for us. If you help me, I'll give you something of interest in return.
That's okay. Seems like we've unlocked a side quest. It requires us to change rings though. Guide of Antanas. This trinket makes Antanas' hidden signs visible for followers. That's if you even find the signs though. It is equipped. Oh, and helping that guy by cutting his arm off actually got us access to this butcher axe. It does 27 damage. It's a strength scaling weapon. And it has decent damage actually, but let's just stick to our daggers for now. Let's try and move on with this little side passage. And we are back. We've opened the door that was closed from the other side, which is where this monk was standing. Yeah, so I guess you could have cleared that out and then told him to go fetch the things himself without sacrificing your own potion, but hey, why not? I find it that hold on, let's try to take care of these guys. I find it difficult to attack without locking on. Most other games of this type, it should be at least easy. Not easy, but doable, but I'm finding it difficult. Symmetry armor is a heavy armor set, and it is very heavy. Very high defense, very high poise. Of course, if you're using a strength build or something that really has a lot of endurance, you could, or an equipment burden, you could use this, but that is not what I'm currently going for at the moment. Let's return back to that hot blood. Which gloves were we using for this? I remember they were handless, so these were cleric gloves. And no. Let's see, rogue. Okay, apparently here's the marking that we found for Antanas. I've only found this one actually. I don't know where the other ones actually are. Managed to parry that guy. And backstab. You are able to roll backstab, you are able to chain a parry, riposte into a backstab, that's also a possibility. And let's see. Let's pick up our gauntlet here. One thing that I never understood is how he picks up the gauntlet and is already able to use it. I don't know. I don't know. Gauntlet's a unique weapon. Chooses magic energy for various ranged attacks. Try experimenting with all three firing modes, which is G to toggle through them. Tip, it is definitely worth casting it later. So we have Blast. Blast is similar to a cone, like a shotgun, close range. Using it to knock enemies off their feet. Explosive is similar to a grenade. It's an AoE projectile, and projectile is a long range cast, similar to like having a crossbow or an arrow. So we could use it to take out that guy over there, or we can open up the spot. You toggle through it, so you can have you can two-hand or dual-wield your weapons. You can have a gauntlet and your main hand weapon, or you can have shield and weapon. That's how the system works. And over here we should have... Okay, wait, let's go down this way first. The first time I came here, I had a heart attack because of this guy. I just walked in thinking, what's in here? And little did I know there was an ambush. I don't think I have a spell equipped. I wonder why not. Do I not have a spell? I haven't actually put a point into prayer yet, so I guess I will have to next time I level up.
Ninth night on watch. How could the Rokar get inside the sacred walls of Keystone? They appeared out of nowhere. The graveyard is swarming with them. I need to alert the others.
Seem to have found a rune chest here. Open the chest by putting a rune in the slot. Leave the chest. Let's open it and see what's inside. Live elements, armor set, and an attribute point shard. You can use the attribute point shard, of course, for an attribute point, as the thing says. And we are back up here where the main hall is. Let's go. So this was the place we took. Now let's go down this path and try sneak up on this guy for a backstab. The ranged opponents in this game do have good accurate aim. For those of you who don't know, when you find the infested laying down here, you can actually just walk past them and they won't wake up. As you can see here, just demonstrating. Of course, if you do forget and you alert them, it could come back to haunt you, because now you'll have opponents attacking you from both ends, back and front. So what is inside here? Is this the bridge area? It actually is. So this is a shortcut back to the bridge area, just in case you actually need the checkpoint. That's interesting. Let's kill this guy and get some experience from him.
Anybody here?
Seem to be a lot of dead bodies, but no. Oh my word. Let's lure him up this side, far away from the archer. Could be for our benefit. Last resort, a short sword. Let's see, how much damage does it have? Short sword. It's a strength scaling weapon, actually. I was shocked. I thought maybe it would be agility, but it's not. It requires 14 strength, so I can't use it. You are able... how can I say? You are able to use a weapon even if you don't have the stats for it. In some cases, some weapons are too heavy to use, but in the case of lighter weapons, you are still able to use them at the trade-off that you do close to no damage at all. So you can always keep that in mind.
Mighty Antanas, my research is over. I dare to claim that this gauntlet does only one thing, but it does it rather well. It eats hatred like a hungry lion, and spits it out like a dragon spits fire. Its bearer can wield it like a horrible weapon, but his soul must not be pure. A shattered soul will make the most out of this device.
Seem to have an entrance here that leads to somewhere, but we can't open it from this spot. We have a checkpoint over there. but we also have a way up this way. So let's see what's up here. Let's pick up this item. Sealed rune, a small one. Before we travel down here, let's actually just go rest at the checkpoint so that we don't have to redo what we've done if I do die.
Where is it?
Where is what?
Back off! This doesn't concern you.
Don't drop the man.
Whatever you want. You won't get an answer from a dead man.
Seems it's your lucky day, altar boy.
What was that about?
They're liars, and worse besides. Not only did they steal my family valuables, but they've hidden the pathway.
What pathway?
The pathway.
A door to places otherwise unreachable. Places that hold secrets, and secrets hold power. I was on my way there when the Rogar appeared out of nowhere.
Why are you so sure it's still here?
It's in the Book of Lineage, and the book does not lie.
You sure those friars stole from you? I've always taken them for bookworms, not lifters.
Don't be a fool. The men in here are just as twisted and corrupt as the people outside. I bet Antanas, this savior, allows it. They've bled the villagers dry over the years. They think people forget that the truth gets buried with the bodies they helped create. But they're wrong. I know what they did.
Let's not try and anger her and let's go.
Suit yourself.
Okay, so there's a path this way with some enemies potentially leading forward. Looks like the natural progression path. But let's go back this way. Could put a point into attributes and get our first prayer first of all. And let's see, let's get back to our inventory. Oh, actually didn't need to get out that way. And let us use our attribute point shard. What? Toggle as favorites. How do you use it? It doesn't actually say. Zero. Why is it at 0? I don't know. Let's remove it from favorites. Maybe we'll find out how to use these later. And let's go to character development. Need 12 faith, 12 faith, 15 faith. So, okay, no, it's actually used right now. That's actually quite cool. It automatically uses itself when you select it. Okay, so that's 3 points we can put. Let us... We will have to increase our faith at some point in time. But for now, let's just increase our damage. And we've banked 274 experience. We've lost our multiplier, of course, but we will come back. So it's not all lost. Enemies don't respawn when you use the... Well, I haven't actually used it, but enemies don't respawn when you upgrade your attribute points and such. Only come back if you die, I believe. Okay, we have an audio book there and a audio log.
Mighty Antanas,
And the enemy.
I've found traces of a Rogar lord that was once known for his preoccupation with the physical form, and his shield being no less than a weaponry masterpiece. That's most peculiar, as I would never have suspected Rogar to care for it. No wonder he had the most dedicated followers in all the battles he commanded. I
like this whole setting. This one Like the anvil here and the hammer. There was some blacksmith, of course, making weapons at this particular point in time. The artwork around the environments are really good. Lethal Secret, short sword, fire resistance shard. Let's see if Lethal Secret is an agility based weapon, if I can find it. Yes, it is, with more damage actually than the daggers we have at the current moment. 14 plus 2 as compared to 19 plus 2. Attack speed 120%, 110, so they're faster. But their critical damage is way less. But let's try them out. Get a nice stance when you block, it's quite cool. And we have a chest here. Get the rest of the live elements and a pain hammer. One interesting thing about this hammer is that its faith requirement is 8 and it scales with faith for damage, right? So its damage is written as 24. But then it doesn't actually do physical damage. It does magic damage, which is 14, and poison damage of 15. So it's quite interesting that there are some weapons that scale with your faith and do different types of damage and actually don't do any physical damage at all. So you can always bear that in mind when you're trying to craft your own character. And as we can see here, we are back where we started off, where we got the gauntlet and we're facing off with the archer. So that's another shortcut that we've opened up. And if you see down here, there's actually an item we can obtain down there. You could go down this way, down these stairs, but there is a fierce opponent, a spider down there that I don't think I can kill at the current moment. It's really powerful. I once tried it out and I almost died at quite a bunch. So you can just walk down here and try not to fall off. Gravity is real in this game. Jump mechanic is one thing that they seem not to be able to do correctly in most of these third-person RPG games, but you get the tower key. Let's try get back here without dying. There we go. If we go up here, we face off with the spider. As we can see, it's back over there. But let's continue down this way. Oh man, I thought I could... And yes, the animations, each critical animation, whether it be backstab or riposte, all change depending on which weapon you use. That's also cool. I feel that the animations in this game are pretty solid.
This is my 6th night on watch. The fires on the horizon have burnt out. An all-encompassing silence has fallen. Maybe the Rogar have retreated. I think the villagers can return to their homes soon.
I missed that by far. Fate, that's an axe. Let's see. Strength based axe, 16 strength required. It has a buttload of damage if you had the strength for it, and it has the empty slot. The stories of people mutating into rolling beasts or rotting beasts are terrifying, but the fact that they want to keep living afterwards is worse. They are stronger. So that's the axe that those guys wield, so could try that. Oh my word, what gravity was that? Oh my god. First death to gravity, guys. I guess you can't avoid it. I thought, I don't know. I could see, as I was falling, I could see they wanted you to jump, but the way they angled that was not easy for me to identify that that was actually a big gap. Oh my word, I messed up, guys. I messed up. I thought I used that other thing, I forgot I didn't. But I'm glad I opened up all the shortcuts, so. No, 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 no. Go easy on me. I just died. I shouldn't die? We need to get back to our ghost. It's leaking experience now. You can see it's gone down to 95%. Okay. That's them taken care of. More sealed rooms. But our ghost really is leaking. Oh. Missed that. Let's try and make a run for it. What? From which angle? Wake up, wake up, wake up. And die. Keep on missing that. Oh my word. This is what happens when you die, people. You start making runs for things. At least I'm trying to get there before it reaches 0 totem. I think we may have lost this. We may have lost our ghost. I'm thinking, let's go back to our mega daggers because it seems that I had been getting good critical hits before, but now my critical hits are really going down because I changed to more physical damage but less critical. Right, jump mechanic. Don't love it. Forced to use it. Seems to be two opponents here. Oh, nope. Oh, is that another fall? Yep. Don't have enough energy for anything now. Just gonna have to go YOLO on it. There we go. Let's hope it was worth all the trouble. Sealed rune and prejudice staff. Prejudice staff, where are you? Where art thou? Monk staff, prejudice staff, agility scale. This has a buttload of damage. Let's put this on our favorite and put Maga on our favorite so that we can cycle between all of them. I can use which button? 3, 4, no? Not enough magic. I think I set a button, just a moment. I believe I set a button to roll through favorite weapons and apparently I didn't. Favorite weapon 3, that 4. So, there we go. We can go through daggers and stuff. Oh my word, jump mechanic is so awful in this game. That's an ambush. Let's try to sneak up behind this guy. Yetka's daggers. That actually just completed the quest line for that woman we just met. That's if we can even live to get there. Yep, we've literally got no life left. And our shield doesn't block 100%. Run away! We're definitely not in a good position in this point to die. Hot blood leg armor and hot blood gauntlets. Let's try put those on. Get some more defense. If we can find them, that is. We're not rolling fast anymore. Let us remove those. Okay, we're back. I would easily settle for some shortcut back. At least. Key used. Oh my word, no! Come down this side, please. Oh my god, no. Actually, now I can use the ghost shard, I believe. and get my souls back, because I don't know how far that is. Oh, and I didn't use the checkpoint again. Oh my goodness, I'm using the shard for this. I keep on forgetting to use the checkpoint. I keep... used. Okay, you've acquired your lost experience. Now we can progress with the game. Before people rage at me forever and ever and ever. I didn't want to do that. That was my mistake. That was my mistake. My mistake. Making many mistakes, it seems. Oh. This time I'm 200% going to use that damn checkpoint. Don't know why it wasn't allowing me to lock on. But 200% gonna use this. Checkpoints activated. Let's see. I'm sorry this has dragged on a bit too long. I guess we could go try defeat the spider, but I don't think we get anything from it. But it's always worth the try. Oh my word, it insta-killed my... I'm leaving. Too powerful for me, man. There we go. Okay, we've got 5 chances. If I... Oh my word, poisoned. Heal, heal, heal. If only it could come up here where there's kind of more space. What? No damage. Nope, that's definitely not for now. I'm running scared. Let's go end this episode. I'm going here. Let's see, how much experience do I have? Got enough for a few points actually. Let's pump up some more agility. Get more damage and finally get out of this place. Let's use it one more time. So that's 1 less potion than maximum, so it keeps on decreasing and decreasing in effectiveness, which is never good. Oh, really? I like how the checkpoint crumbles as soon as they come up to show that you can't use it. Square of Heroes.
What?
Let's see, this is the commander. Okay. Oh, am I gonna die to the minion? Give me an opening. Ah, damn. Shield bash. Luckily enough, I blocked that. Where's the ad that was summoned? Oh my word, it's a 2-hit combo now? I need to heal. There are now 2 ads. But you deal a significant chunk of a lot of damage. Shield bashed. And that's the takedown of the boss. Well, sorry for taking so long. I know some people are raging at me saying I took way too much time to clear this area, but we've made it. And yes, I have noticed that the tattoos on his face glow each time he each time you beat one of the lords. And I don't know what that has to do. Are his marks fading for each sin he defeats, or it has something to do with something else? Either way, Caslo is wounded. Find him before it's too late. Since we've defeated the boss, let us go use this checkpoint and call it a day. It doesn't allow you to just quit out of the game that easily. So, thank you guys, and this is Lords of the Fallen, second part. I fought the second boss, and it's quite a good game. I'm enjoying it personally. I don't know. Leave your comments and tell me what you think about the game thus far. But I will see you guys next time.